And look at this. Look at this turd in the ring, Todd Champion.
You're not a big fan of Mr. Champion?
No, I'm gonna. If you can remember, I don't know what direction you and Arn are going in now. I know you're
Oh,
talking about
Arn's
his.
already shit all over him. Go ahead.
Okay. So
But I want to hear your take.
he's told you the story about Todd. Right now, Todd was blown up. Okay, he had no cardiovascular nothing, and he just wasn't good. He was okay guy. I had no problems with him, but he was just. And Arn tells the story as he told us on his podcast about the night
His
that
family was in the crowd.
yeah, they had more than that. They had his dad's workers, co-workers, and everything. And Todd the night before had hit Arn like really hard. And Arn said the receipt was, and he said, we told Chip, the firebreaker.
Yeah.
Arn called him the windbreaker, Chip.
Yes. Yes.
He said, do not tag out
Yes.
because he's not coming in. So they wrestled the whole match, and Todd Champion did not get in.
And his family's in the crowd wanting to
Right.
see him wrestle.
Right.
So of course they didn't tag him, and
They didn't tag him in.
Yeah.
And he was really upset and crying in the back. And Arn said, well, there you go. Now you know next time how to throw a working punch. Just tremendous story, buddy. But Arn tells it obviously a lot better than I do. And back to the Waylon Jennings thing. I want to add something to this.
Please do. I love Waylon. I just got a newfound appreciation for him. I'm going to say, like, in the last, I don't know, 7 years.
Yeah.
Now, like, even yesterday, we were at my parents, and Dad said, man, I can't think of anything good for us to play because we're out in their backyard or whatever. So I said, well, here, hand me your phone. Because he's like controlling songs to there. And I put on Waylon Jennings radio, and he's like, oh, yeah, this right here.
Good stuff, man.
Stuff.
The song Amanda is one of my favorite country songs. Anyway, so I hit Waylon with a couple of things. We're talking about gigantic crowds. Well, they're giving Todd a little bit of shit here. We're talking gigantic crowds, and I mentioned the Gator Bowl and Memphis, the Liberty Bowl. And I mentioned those in the interview because those were the two places he performed for us.
Right.
And as ironic as it may be, when we're sitting there talking about gigantic crowds, no one came to either one of those events.
Yes.
Empty. Gator Bowl, never will forget. The storm came up and he played about 15 minutes. Now he's pissed off because there's nobody in the stands. The storm comes up and he says, and I remember standing outside when he said this. Oh, let's go to this first.